Duel! I'm going first. Draw one card from my main deck and invoke one spirit to my hand. I'll play Sacredraco Disciple, and then I'll level sacrifice her to play the level 1 Sacredraco Sapphire. But that's not all. I'll give him a boost with a boost spirit, Spiritualize. This gives him an extra 3,000 power, making him 6,000. Try getting over that. I'll pass my turn.
I will draw one card. I will invoke one. I will reveal Gift Spirit, which allows me to draw one, discard one. I will then discard Vaetyr Valkyrie. When this card is discarded, I will invoke one.
That effect goes off in your drop zone. My savior, Sacredraco Spectrum, says the first time you activate a card in your drop zone, I can draw one card.
I will then play Vaetyr Radiskewer.
That's not a rat. That's a squirrel, and it has 0 power.
Its power is not in its might. I will then reveal Vaetyr Kraken. By targeting Vaetyr Radiskewer, I'll reveal the bottom card of my deck. If it has the same amount of power or more, I could then sacrifice the Radiskewer to play the Kraken for free. It has 2,000, so I will bottom deck this. I will sacrifice the Radiskewer to play out the Kraken.
Uh-oh.
Radiskewer effect, since it was sacrificed off of a Vaetyr effect, I will draw one. I will then level sacrifice my Kraken to play out Vaetyr Jormungandr.
That's a level 3 with 7,000 power.
I will then spiritualize Jormungandr with the rescue spirit, spiritualize Thunder Vaetyr with the gift spirit.
Ha! When you spiritualize your savior, that activates my Sacredraco Sapphire's effect. I can return him to my hand to take the top card of my spirit deck and spiritualize it to my savior. Protect spirit, spiritualize. And my savior also says, whenever a form would leave the form zone, any spirits under it get rejuvenated and go back to the bottom of the spirit deck. But that's not all. When Sapphire gets sent back to my hand on your turn, I get to draw 2 cards and then discard one. I'll discard Sacredraco Ruby.
Are you finished? I will then move into my combat phase. I will then swing with Thunder Vaetyr at Spectrum.
Ah.
I will then swing Jormungandr into Spectrum. I will then use effect of Sacred Blessing. Since a form did damage to a savior, I will then invoke one. I will then finish my turn by placing a card in my command zone and passing turn.
Alright, I'll draw one card from my deck and invoke one spirit to my hand.
Effect of Jormungandr. On all invoke phases, all forms lose 1k.
He's the only thing on the board. Not for long though. I'll play Sacredraco Disciple, but this time I'll use her effect. I can return her to my hand to get one additional level sacrifice for this turn, and then I'll replay Sacredraco Disciple, and I'll level sacrifice her for Sacredraco Sapphire, but he's not staying around either. I'll level sacrifice him for Sacredraco Obsidian, and I'll give him a boost with another boost spirit, giving him 8,000 power. Now I'll go to my attack step.
Not so fast, you have sealed your fate. I will use Chariot of Thunder. I will target Obsidian by sacrificing Jormungandr. I will then rejuvenate your boost spirit.
Without the boost spirit, I can't attack his savior because forms need those to attack saviors.
And thanks to Spectrum, my rescue spirit will go to the bottom of my deck.
What? Spectrum, whose side are you on? Attack Thunder of the Vaetyr.
I will reveal boost spirit.
I guess I'll just have to pass my turn there.
Alright, I will draw one. I will invoke one. I will then play Takeda. Level sacrifice it to play Nidhogg. And now that I have a level 1 spirit on board, I can use the effect of Jormungandr from the drop zone. By sacrificing a level 1 on board and a level 1 or higher in hand, which I will be using Valkyrie, I will get to play Jormungandr for free.
Oh, he's back. That's still activated from the drop zone though, so Sacredraco Spectrum will draw me a card.
Valkyrie's effect, since this card was discarded from hand, I will invoke one. Spiritualize Jormungandr with the Aggress Spirit. I will then spiritualize Thunder of Vaetyr with the Boost Spirit. Moving into combat phase, I will then attack with Jormungandr over Obsidian.
Obsidian's down.
And since I have the Aggress Spirit, Devour one.
That does an extra damage. Come back damage.
I will then swing with Thunder of Vaetyr into Spectrum.
Ugh.
And I will pass my turn.
Alright. I'll draw from my main deck and invoke one spirit to my hand.
On invoke step, Jormungandr will give everything negative 1k.
He's still the only form on the board, but not for long though. I can reveal 3 Sacredracos with different names in my drop zone. Obsidian, Sapphire, Disciple. You have not fallen in vain, for I summon, play, whatever you want to call it, Sacredraco High King Prism. And I'll spiritualize him with a rescue spirit. Then I'm gonna go to my combat phase. High King Prism gets 1000 power for every card in my hand, and I currently have 6, which is just enough to take out your filthy Jormungandr. Attack, High King. Take it out. If it meets, it beats. And whenever High King attacks, I get to rescue 1 spirit from my void back to my hand.
Jormungandr is gone, and thanks to Spectrum, this will be bottom decked.
Spectrum, attack Thunder the Vaetyr.
I will reveal Rescue Spirit.
Now in my Act 2, I'll take this boost spirit and spiritualize it to Spectrum, and end my turn.
I will draw 1. I will invoke 1. I will reveal Gift Spirit. Allows me to draw 1, discard 1. I will discard Radiskewer. Effect since this was discard from hand, I will draw 1.
And since that effect goes off in the drop zone, Spectrum draws me 1 as well.
I will then spiritualize Thunder of Vaetyr. And now that my savior has 3 spirits and one of them is his gift spirit, I can bottom deck 1 card to unbound him, making Thunder of Vaetyr All-Father of Vaetyr. I will move into combat stage, and I'll swing All-Father into Spectrum.
Oh no, my perfect spirit. You can only have 1 of those in the deck, and it's really powerful.
There's nothing perfect about dragons.
We'll see about that.
I will then end my turn.
Alright, I draw from my deck, and I invoke 1 spirit to my hand. I'll spiritualize this Aggress Spirit to Sacredraco Spectrum, and then with that, I have 3 spirits under him, including a Protect Spirit. So I'll draw 1 card, and then go Boundless, Sacredraco Salvation. Now I'm gonna go straight to combat. High King Prism, attack Allfather the Vaetyr. Whenever I attack, I get to rescue 1 spirit from my void.
Not so fast. I'll be using Lightning Lance. By despiritualizing 1 gift spirit, I will make your effect all players rejuvenate 1 gift spirit from the void back to their spirit deck.
What? I don't have any gift spirits? That's no fair. Well, my attack continues.
I will reveal. Perfect spirit!
Ha! Well, at least neither one of us have a perfect spirit anymore. And thanks to my rescue spirit under High King Prism, I get to rescue 1 anyway. Now, Sacredraco Salvation, attack Allfather the Vaetyr.
I will reveal Rescue Spirit.
Alright, that ends my combat step. I'm gonna go to Act 2, where I use Sacredraco Salvation's effect, Rallying Energy. I can take 1 Sacredraco card from my drop zone and return it to my hand to play 1 level 2 or lower Sacredraco from my deck. I'll play Sacredraco Obsidian and pass my turn.
I will draw 1. I will invoke 1. I will reveal Gift Spirit, which allows me to draw 1, discard 1. I will discard Dragger. I'll move into combat step. I will attack Allfather into Salvation.
Zah.
Since I have nothing else to do, I will pass turn.
Alright, draw. Invoke. I'll protect my Sacredraco Obsidian with a Protect Spirit, spiritualizing it. The next time it would be destroyed, the Protect Spirit is destroyed instead. Now I'll go to my combat step. Sacredraco Salvation, attack.
I'll reveal Boost Spirit.
Sacredraco High King Prism, attack Allfather the Vaetyr. When I attack, I can rescue 1 spirit from my void back to my hand.
Wait 1 second. I will use Lightning Lance again. By despiritualizing 1 Gift Spirit, I will make your effect all players rejuvenate 1 gift spirit.
I still don't have any gift spirits. My attack still continues though.
I'll reveal Aggress Spirit.
With that, I guess I'll have to pass my turn.
I will draw 1. I will invoke 1. I will play Shakeda. I will reveal Vaetyr Kraken. I'll have a target Shakeda. I'll reveal the bottom card of my deck. If it has the same amount of power or more, I can sacrifice Shakeda to play Kraken. Since it has more, I will sacrifice Shakeda to play Kraken. I will then level sacrifice Kraken to play Jormungandr.
This guy again.
I will then spiritualize a boost spirit to Jormungandr. And I will spiritualize a gift spirit to Allfather. I'll then move into my combat phase. Yomungunder, attack Obsidian.
Ha! My Protect Spirit protects Obsidian.
I will then attack with Allfather into Salvation.
Ugh.
I will then turn pass.
Alright, let's end this. Draw. I'll invoke.
Yomungunder effect. All forms get negative 1k.
That's not going to matter much when I spiritualize my Salvation with a Might Spirit. All of my forms get plus 2,000 power.
What?
And that's not all. Sacredraco High King Prism gets 1,000 power for every card in my hand, and I currently have 13 cards in my hand, making him 15,000 power. I hope somebody do the math. Anyway, Prism, attack Yomungunder.
Yomungunder is gone. Boost spirit to the void.
And with that, that's 7 spirits in your void, and that's game. If you enjoyed this battle, you should follow Boundless and watch out for their Kickstarter campaign for Mega Genesis, their first big set, coming November 25th. You could also give me a like or a subscribe. I got more card game content coming your way. 2 Lanes, the card game Crypt Keeper, out.